Good evening. Welcome along to Heathrow Live. Funnily enough, live from Heathrow. It's a bit of an evening show. It's extremely windy. Just caught the tripod. That was going for a whoopsie. So yeah, we'll see what the evening has in offer. It looks like we might have a Queen of the Skies coming in around 7 p.m. We'll see if that turns out to be the case or not. I'm just really pleased to be back here at Myrtle Avenue. It is extremely busy here at Myrtle. Everyone enjoying the sunshine. As you can see, we've got a nice replication of the Simpsons opening scene with the blue sky and the fluffy clouds. And our first proper arrival after the 350 that we just managed to catch as we started is on your screens now. It's a Turkish 777-300, flight number 1971. This one inbound from Istanbul, getting us underway. We're looking to stream cloud allowing through till sunset at about 9. So something a bit different for the channel. We're normally up at the crack of dawn. This time we're at the other end of the day. So once again, we do have StatCam in effect. Let us know if it gets nauseating, because it is getting blown around quite a bit. It's at full zoom to catch these planes as they make their way in towards Heathrow. And of course, with zoom, any little movement is accentuated, and it's windy. So if it's getting a bit too much, let me know in the chat and we'll stop using it. But for now, it's picking up this lovely A350. This one, British Airways, flight number 8, inbound from Tokyo. Good evening, MS Wolves 13. Welcome back. I hope you're having a nice weekend.
Good evening, everyone. How are you all?
Who's this I hear?
It's only your lovely wife.
Good grief. As I live and breathe, it's actually Angelina.
He only
How are
invited
you?
me along because he knew we'd get a picnic before the
And
stream.
a picnic we had.
Are you live streaming?
Yes.
What's the name?
Heathrow Live.
Okay, thanks.
So, coming up, what do we have? Let's have a little look. I've just seen a 777 there. I think it was Korean Air in the stack somewhere. Coming up, a 319 British Airways. Using a tiny little phone here, guys. It's hilarious. Then we'll have another British Airways 319, and then I think it was the Korean Air. Let me see. Yeah, Korean Air 777.
Are you out of practice, Angelina?
Sorry?
Are you out of practice?
I'm so out of practice.
I have no sympathy for you whatsoever.
And do you know what? You know I'm deaf as a post, guys, and he's given me this great big pair of headphones to put over my ears, so I can't hear him even more.
But at least your ears aren't frozen, so
no,
that's good.
definitely not frozen. Hope everyone's okay.
Super wobbly stack cam today. Definitely wasn't expecting it to be this windy. We'll see what that throws up in terms of aircraft approaching and possibility of go-arounds. We shall see. So, Myrtle Avenue in the sunshine on a Saturday afternoon means lots and lots and lots of people. Super busy. Which is great because it just shows the love of aviation is alive and kicking. So next arrival, inbound from Dublin, British Airways 837 on an A319. On StatCam, you can see the Korean 777. Klaus, good afternoon to you. Thank you ever so much for your very generous donation. Glad you're enjoying the visuals here from Myrtle Avenue this afternoon. As the sun drops, they should only get better. Joseph Dixon, good afternoon to you. Welcome along. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday.
Hi everyone, thank you Klaus. From cloudy San Francisco. It's cloudy here too, but this is what we call our summer. I'm sitting here in my raincoat. Cloudy, the sun is there, but it's very windy, a bit chilly, so funny. Good
really
evening.
Isn't.
Say again.
It really isn't.
It is. It's our
Angelina,
weather. Don't know why we complain. It's normal.
You can't lie to the people because I've shown what it's like here. I've seen people in t-shirts.
I know, but it's still chilly.
You are out there on your own.
I know. Hey, Joseph Dixon. Hope you're well. MS Wolves 13. Hello and thank you. Joseph would like to know if you're streaming tomorrow.
I haven't got any plans to, but having said that, I'm not averse to it. Is there something that you would like me to catch? Next couple of arrivals then, due here on the south side at Heathrow. First off, Aer Lingus flight 174 in from Dublin. Following that one in and centre screen on StatCam. It's British Airways shuttle flight 1455. That one inbound from Edinburgh.
Actually, I don't want to bother you anymore. This is you, right?
No, let's have a look.
Okay, no, I found it.
Lovely to see Myrtle Avenue so busy. Lots of friendly people. I've bumped into lots of nice ladies and gents since we've been here this afternoon. Joseph Dixon, the 380BA, are you referring to tomorrow morning? Is it something that you've got a personal interest in? These arrivals looking super in the afternoon sunshine. When we arrived here, it was really quite cloudy, and we've had the threat of rain, but it never quite happened, thankfully. Next up then, Inbound from Ibiza is British Airways 453. This one an A320-200.
Followed by another small one coming in from Ibiza. Next up will be an A320 coming in from, this will be a good one, Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki. I like it. And then another A320 Lufthansa coming in from Munich.
Angelina,
Tell me.
tell me about the big uns. Where are the big uns?
The
What
big
have we got
uns?
coming in?
Oh, do I have to change screen to look for big uns? Yeah, it's A320s for a few planes.
It's coming up all Airbus at the moment. Joseph, glad you like what we do here on Heathrow Live. It's great to have feedback. Helps us to engineer the show to please the fans of aviation, bringing you all the action from Heathrow and beyond.
We do have a Royal Air Maroc due in about 6 minutes, a 737 MAX 8. Is that a bit better? No? Oh, okay. I'm definitely out of the loop, aren't I, guys? I'm sorry. Unless it's this 777 or 350 or A380, we're not interested. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, we're interested. I just want
Okay.
to know where the big ones are.
You just want to know when the big noisy ones are. Take over the sky and the screen.
First Lufthansa of this evening's show then. This one, flight 2478, inbound from Munich.
I thought I'd found a big one there, but it's off on its way to Memphis. Sorry. I'd like to be on my way to Memphis. Tennessee.
Was there a song in there somewhere, Angelina?
There was. It was in my brain and I kept it there. You'll be so happy.
Save the world.
If only I could sing, eh? Only in the comfort of my car.
Next A320neo to touchdown here at runway 27 left at Heathrow will be Aer Lingus flight 722 inbound from Cork. Following that one and centre screen on StatCam, it's British Airways 1309, that's a shuttle service from Aberdeen. And at the back of the stack as it stands, yet another British Airways Airbus, that one an A321neo inbound from Rhodes. Nick Fazy, welcome back. How are you doing, pal? Joseph Dixon, thanks for the updates.
Honestly, Nick Fazy, he does work me hard. You're right. I'm hard work, I'll have to admit.
I'm just hard done by. And there we have evidence of the gusts of wind that the pilots will be dealing with this afternoon into the evening. Shaking StatCam. What I really do like about that long range shot is that you see the aircraft arriving before they've dropped the landing gear. Excellent to see.
Am I allowed to say it's cold?
It really isn't.
I'm not wearing nearly enough layers. So Nick's busy revising for his test next week. What's he been revising for, husband, do you know?
Yes, I do. He's figuring out how he can tell his new bosses that we need an A350 in One World livery.
And that's taken him 5 weeks, is it?
So it's not really revising so much as psyching up.
Okay, psyching himself up, okay. Oh, there's a couple of 737 Maxes coming in. There's a 787 Dreamliner, an Avianca, due in about 7 minutes. And an A350 Iberia during about 8 minutes, so a couple making their way in.
Very good. You should see some improvements to this channel over the coming weeks because my youngest daughter is here today with DSLR in hand, getting some nice stills that we can use as thumbnails, so feel free to comment on the thumbnails going forward because it won't be me doing them. It'll be the nipper.
Brutal honesty is what she likes.
It's really quite nice not to have the arriving aircraft backlit as they normally would be at dawn, which is when I tend to stream the most. It's quite nice to be able to have them lit up front on.
Nick says he's still working on that one, guys. He'll get to it soon, I think.
Next arrival then, inbound from Athens, British Airways flight 641. Would you believe it? Another A320neo, about the 100th in a row. Then we have our Royal Air Maroc MAX 8, inbound from Casablanca, that Angelina told us about.
After the Royal Air Maroc, we've got a lot coming through, and it has an Independence livery, so hopefully that will look quite nice.
I think we might have seen that one before from Myrtle Avenue.
Don't know if I have, but then I've got a memory like a fish, so good luck with that one.
Just looking at flight radar, we definitely have caught that one before.
Okay.
Nice and bright. Hopefully the sun will catch it as it comes past us. So following the knot is British Airways inbound from Funchal. And in the background there, heavy time, the Avianca 787-8, that one in from Bogota.
From where?
Bogota. Bogota.
Bogota.
Oh, you remember that?
I do. I do remember embarrassing myself.
I was going to say, if that were me,
A
I'd
lot.
put that right out of my head.
Bogota.
There she goes. Unfortunately, zero sun on that one. Dreamliner looking awesome.
Hi Oliver, plane spotter. Hope you're well. Ah, hey, I'm on the box. I see you. If you look behind you, I'm in the blue t-shirt. Bless them.
Klaus, yeah, they seem to be fairly regular here at Heathrow. Never send anything too big in. I think they've had a 330 once or twice. To be fair though, SFO. Great airport for spotting, plenty of stuff to keep you occupied without the Royal Emirate.
You're going to give the lads the 2 seconds of fame.
There they are. Great to see youngsters into aviation rather than knocking back a bottle of Diamond White.
Absolutely. Bless them.
For those that have just joined, welcome along to Heathrow Live. We're broadcasting live to you from Myrtle Avenue this evening. Looking to catch arrivals on this southern runway through till about 9 p.m.
Oh, I'll be tucked up in bed by then. Did you say 9 p.m? I'd be a solid frozen statue by then.
Good grief.
Got an A350 coming up in a couple of planes. Next up will be an A320 coming in from Larnaca. And then an Iberia coming in from Madrid, the A350.
I am Avon. Good afternoon to you. Nice catching up with you again earlier on today. Yeah, SFO definitely on the bucket list. That and LAX definitely on our list for visiting, as and when.
Welcome, I am Avon. Oliver Plane Spotter's very happy with his 2 seconds of fame. I would be too. Please don't put me on camera. Oh my lord.
It would break the internet.
Oh crikey. Oh lordy. I can see a 777 Saudi coming in about 3 minutes. What else did I spot?
Darren Greenwood, good afternoon to you. Thank you for supporting the channel.
787 Dreamliner Saudi coming in about 6 minutes. Or is that the one I just... Got 2 of those coming in? We do. Nice.
Yeah, Joseph Dixon flagged that one a little while ago, didn't he?
Yep.
Along with the Korean. If you're using radar apps, feel free to update the chat, especially if it's something that you're looking forward to us catching this afternoon.
Welcome Darren Greenwood, a new subscriber.
Beautiful Iberia A350-900 floating its way into Heathrow this evening. Klaus, like I say, 100% we will be going to both of those airports. Nothing immediately planned, but I cannot do this and not go to LAX and SFO.
It'll happen.
Next in then, here on runway 27 left, inbound from Gibraltar on an A320-200. This is British Airways flight 491.
Going over us in a minute, we've got a Strato tanker. What's one of them?
That is military.
A KC-135R Strato tanker will be going over us.
You've seen them before at RAF Mildenhall.
Yeah, it's come from Mildenhall. Doesn't say where it's going.
It's a secret. Angelina craning her neck to look for this
No, no. Yes, I am.
KC-135.
It's too high up. It's just going behind the 777 as we speak, but I can't see it.
Nick Fazy, your wish is our command. Next in, Saudia 777. Darren, she's looking for the KC-135.
See you.
You can probably see there lots of elevator being used to float that last 777 in. Very gusty here at ground level. On your screens now, to the left, inbound from Jeddah, Saudia 107, that's a 787-9 Dreamliner. Out there in the distance, inbound from Marseille on an A319, that's British Airways flight 369. Nick Fazy, there's no such thing as semi-clean. They're either clean or dirty. Don't really see too many dirty Dreamliners, do you?
No, not at all.
I think that's because they're new and fresh and modern. You know, unlike some other aircraft types.
I need to say good evening to Terry the artist before I use the word flappage. Oh, I love funny words. Oh,
Evening,
dirty
Terry.
flappage. Hi, Nick. Hope, not Nick. Hi, Terry. Hope you're well. I do hope you're well, of course, Nick. But hi, Terry. Nice to hear from you.
She hopes Terry's weller. Weller than Nick.
Oh, honestly.
Oh, she has her favourites, does Angelina. Shocking, really.
Wella.
Oh, we got the sun back out again.
Oh, thank the
At
Lord.
last. When I looked at the forecast, I thought, oh, a sun-soaked evening at Heathrow. Yes, please. It's not really turned out so far, has it? We
They
need
told
it to
me
stay
some
like
dirty
this.
fibs. It only take an hour to drive there. 2 hours. If you're interested, those bikes were doing wheelies.
We're not. I'm only interested if they fall off the back.
Do you think they're going to get caught on camera?
Next arrival, just disappearing off to the left of Statcam. KLM inbound from Amsterdam, that one on the 295. Taking centre stage on the screens now is Air China, this one in the special livery, Love China. That one a 777-300 inbound from Beijing.
Terry, don't say that because he'll make me come again and it's freezing. Honestly, it's June. I've missed you all
I
too.
think Emirates, Etihad, Qatar. I think because they come from dry climates, they don't tend to be as mucky for as long, do they? If you've got a British Airways that's going off to, I don't know, lots of rainy places, it's never going to get a chance to be cleaned, is it?
Ooh, that's a skinny little one. So we're waiting on the Air China with its special livery.
Sounds painful, Darren, having your ears lowered. Terry, you are absolutely right. It's lovely to have Angelina back on a live show. I think she likes the special label, you know, special appearance, one-off.
Bethel.
She's obviously been too warm at home, hasn't she, to come out here in mid-June, where it's freezing apparently.
It's freezing.
It's absolutely lovely.
Honestly. If he showed you the trees now, then leaning sideways.
Always nice to see a special livery. That one not disappointing. It's a bit breezy again, isn't it?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's come away from the shaky stack cam. Not handling the wind very well at long range. That's exactly it, Terry, yeah. I'm ready for my makeup now. I'm ready for my close-up.
Good evening, Jean-Baptiste Bonheur. Hello, live from France, from Rue Savoie.
Welcome along. See, now I think it would be a bit too warm this afternoon to be out here for a long time if it wasn't windy.
Shush. Utter nonsense.
Oh dear.
The 5 minutes of sunshine we get a year and you want to wish it away. Ah, gotcha, Darren. Makes sense.
So our next arrival, it's a little way out yet. China Southern Airlines, that one an A350-900, inbound from Beijing. One of my favourite liveries for the A350, the China Southern.
Welcome, Bruce 747, and I agree with you there. I think I was pressing the delete button just at the same time.
Yes, always appreciated the mods that help our channel out. Keeping the chat friendly, on topic, fun, especially if we're taking the mick out of Angelina. That's always fun.
Go for it.
Or 777s. That's pretty cool, Terry. If you go to the homepage for this channel, click on the links. It should be at the bottom. There's an email address. Hopefully that will help.
Great minds indeed.
there we go. Out there, probably 10 miles out at the moment. That is the China Southern A350 making its way in towards runway 27 left.
But have a look at what's coming in the stack. What have we got? Have you already said, Jay?
I'm
What's
just
this
looking
one?
at them turning on. Never ceases to amaze me, those bank-in turns to join the stack. We just had 2 join the back there. If you can update us to what they are.
At the back. We've already spoken about China Southern Airlines, the A350.
I have.
That's in next. Then we've got a TAP Air Portugal, 321. I see an A350 coming in from Hong Kong, a Cathay Pacific. That's just joined. We'll have a 777 Qatar Airways coming in about 6 minutes. A 777 China Eastern Airlines coming in about 10 minutes.
It's all good, isn't it?
It's all good, man.
I'm really looking forward to the stills that our daughter is taking for the channel. I think she's doing a stellar job. What a cracking looking aircraft that is. As I said, one of my favourite liveries on the 350, shining in the afternoon sunlight. Next in, just about to disappear off a stack cam, TAP Air Portugal in from Lisbon on a 321neo. Centre screen is Cathay Pacific, another A350. This one the 900 variant, inbound from Hong Kong. That one flight number 239.
Welcome to SBY, and I'm really sorry how I'm saying that, probably completely wrong, but welcome and hope you enjoy the show.
Once again, welcome to everyone that's decided to spend some of their Saturday evening with us here at Heathrow Live. We're going to be catching arrivals onto the southern runway through till sunset this evening. So for those of you new to Heathrow Live, the images you're watching now are from what we call StatCam. It's a static camera that is focused at long range to pick up traffic coming into the stack, which is the queue to land here on the southern runway. It's a bit shaky today because it's really, really windy. Nothing we can do about that. but it does provide a very different aspect of the aircraft arriving here at Heathrow.
Incoming A350 there, Cathay Pacific. Blooming gorgeous, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Marvellous.
Marvel Mouse. Oh, he didn't comment.
What did you say?
Marvel Mouse.
I was going to say, too far!
Too far. Oh dear.
Crazy, crazy winds here this evening. Now that that's settled down a bit, centre screen on StatCam is QR1. That is the Qatar Airways 777-300 inbound from Doha.
Got another 777 due in about 5 minutes. China Eastern Airlines from Shanghai. I keep looking for big ones, husband. Just like you asked me to.
That could be heavily misconstrued.
I
couldn't
know,
it?
but you actually said it. Got lots of witnesses. I need to look for big ones.
Moving on.
Moving on
British Airways
swiftly.
flight 841 inbound from Dubrovnik. It's an A320-200.
We had a couple of A380s while we were sitting there having our picnic. I could see one flying across, going from Munich to Washington. Well, only on my screen, not in the sky.
Terry, thank you. I'll check them out when I get back. Nick Fazy, thanks for the update. Yeah, I did see earlier on there was a chance. Is it in the air now? Well, it must be if it's getting here for 7. Fingers crossed it comes in like everything else here on the south. Lovely Qatar triple touching down there.
Lush. Very nice. A couple of 320s on their way through, or 319 and a 320. Another 320. Another 320. Ooh, what's that? Then our 777, I think. In about 4 minutes.
So we've got a little run of British Airways A320s. If we go back to the stack, see if we can see turning on. We're right at the back. China Eastern Airlines in from Shanghai. That one a 777-300ER. So sticking with StatCam, we can see that China Eastern just turned on to the back of the pack there. Next arrival then, British Airways 657, this one in from Santorini. Once again, if you just joined us, the shakiness of StatCam is due to just how far it is focused at. The aircraft you're looking at are between 5 and 10 miles away from Heathrow when you see them on there. Nick Fazy, thanks for the update. Still can't believe how windy it is. I don't know if it was forecast or not, but I've had to catch the tripod twice. That's guaranteed to put a bad mood in place, isn't it? If your tripod goes over with all the kit on it.
Absolutely, yeah. Time for a sharp pot from me. Ciao. We've got a Virgin Atlantic 787 Dreamliner due in about 5 minutes. Coming up though, the 777 from Shanghai.
So they line up in the stack then. First off, British Airways 953 in from Munich. Following that, Air France 1280 in from Paris. Third in the stack on an A320neo, inbound from Zurich. Swiss. And right at the very back of what we can see at the moment, Aer Lingus in from Dublin on an A320-200.
Klaus says he thinks it looks like the stack starts over at Brixton.
There we go. Always nice to have knowledge of people.
I know someone that was born near Brixton.
Sorry?
Said I know someone that was born near Brixton.
Some Londoner.
Some Londoner sat right here.
On the back of the stack, you may be able to see now Virgin Atlantic in from Shanghai. That is the Dreamliner that Angelina was talking about a moment ago. And this is our Swiss A320 inbound from Zurich. Some nice dramatic skies, courtesy of the cloud cover and of course the wind pushing it through. Very much looking forward to seeing our 747 Queen of the Skies within the next hour. Next arrival, Aer Lingus 176 inbound from Dublin.
I'm very much looking forward to putting down this shelter and not trying to capture swear words on your YouTube channel within the next hour, because it is cold.
It is not cold.
It is cold. No, it's just windy, to be honest.
Dreamline looking pretty sweet in the afternoon sun, approaching Heathrow. Next arrival here on 27 left at Heathrow. Shuttle service from Glasgow, that's British Airways 1489. That's an A320-200. Once again, a very big welcome to the show and to the channel for those that are new here this afternoon. Glad to have you on board with us for this beautiful scenes here from Myrtle Avenue on the south side of Heathrow Airport.
Dreamliner coming up.
This one inbound from Shanghai, nearly 14 hours in the skies, phenomenal. This particular aircraft, 9 years old. See our next arrival, deploying its landing gear. This is British Airways 741 in from Heraklion. It's one of the A320s that are recently sporting the One World livery.
I've seen just coming in over Southend a Korean Air Cargo 777 coming in, 21 minutes.
Very nice. You see that one there, Angelina? One World, looking smart?
Yes.
Really smart.
Okay.
How much better would that look on an A350? Not even joking. It would look amazing. Next short haul arrival from Kefalonia is British Airways 647. That's an A320-200. Following, oh look at that, turning on from the north. Magnificent shot. Oh, thank you, StatCam.
Suits you, sir.
That's absolutely awesome. That is the British Airways service from Dusseldorf. Oh, I was going for the artistic shot from behind, ruined by the traffic.
Oh, rubbish.
Not to worry. So as we wait the inbound Iberia from Madrid, we should have, in fact we can see it now, turning on from the south. That one is Swiss, in from Geneva. Really dramatic view as they bank in to the back of the stack.
I can see the A380 over the North Sea, Etihad Airways.
That is some good eyesight, Angelina.
I can see it, honestly.
It's making
34
up for
minutes
the
away.
ears.
On the app. Saki, sir.
So next arrival, British Airways from Dusseldorf on an A319. Centre of the shot on the StatCam is the Swiss in from Geneva that we saw making that dramatic left-hand bank from the south.
See you again, Nick. Hope you have a lovely evening. Good evening, Carl Shield from Dublin. Welcome.
Nick Fazy, enjoy the rest of your weekend, sir. Catch you again.
We'll have a Lufthansa in about 7 minutes, and it'll have Lufthansa livery. Seen that before, Jay?
I have seen that, yep. Only once, I think.
And the Korean Air cargo due in 11 minutes.
Josegi, welcome back. Checking in from Nairobi even. Good evening to you. Nice to see you back on the show.
Good evening, Yujiseki. Welcome.
Super modern looking jet, the A220. Hard to believe that one is 7 years old. So back to StatCam then. Excuse me. At the front, British Airways 509 on an A320-200. That one inbound from Faro. Then we have the special liveried Lufthansa in from Munich. Is it this one or is it a later one?
What's this?
The Lufthansa.
Bear with.
I don't think it's this one.
It's not this next one, no.
No. And we should have another aircraft about to turn on from the south, so that'll be on the right of your screen. That one, British Airways 659. That's an A320-200 inbound from Zakynthos. And here she comes from the right.
The Lufthansa's due in about 6 minutes.
For those of you watching that may not be aware, we do have a 747 Queen of the Skies due within the next hour. Very much looking forward to seeing one of those. Shame they've become so rare, really.
When you say within the next hour, do you mean like 10 minutes or?
I think the last estimate was 7:01. She quizzes me, sat in front of flight radar. Do your research, woman.
I'm losing my faculties.
Next arrival there, here on the south side at Heathrow, that is runway 27 left. Inbound from Zakynthos on an A320-200 will be British Airways 659. Next in from Madrid is Iberia 3174. That one an A320 Neo. Looking at StatCam, we have the Lufthansa A320 inbound from Frankfurt. Following that one in, British Airways 563. That one in from Milan.
I think the fourth plane along will be the Korean cargo. Just joining now. How crazy this Lufthansa. Only left Frankfurt an hour and 8 minutes ago.
Super. We can
Been
see
helped
there
along by
the
those wings.
Korean emerging. Looming large.
Good evening, Dogwood. Welcome. And the Groovy Gang entertainers, welcome as well. Hope you're all having a lovely evening so far. You should be seeing your Korean air cargo in the stack now. So coming up next, we've got the British Airways 319 coming in from Milan. And then a nice 777.
keep watching the Korean Air Triple as the Milan British Airways goes by. Following the Korean is a special livery Australian Airlines. That one an A320neo inbound from Vienna. Interestingly, this Korean Air Cargo 777, only 8 years old, so I'm assuming it's a built from scratch cargo rather than a passenger conversion. Just looking through the list of arrivals yet to make it to Heathrow. The Singapore 747 now looking at touching down at 7:05. Prior to that, plenty of big stuff. Always nice to see here at Heathrow.
Good evening, Tom and Anne. Zepp Aviation says his father is on the EY17.
Very nice. That's due in very soon, isn't it? Once again, big welcome to all those that have chosen to spend some time with us here at Heathrow Live this afternoon. We're live from Myrtle Avenue, a very busy Myrtle Avenue because it's been a lovely sunny afternoon here at Heathrow. We're aiming to be with you through till about 9 p.m. Once again, for those who may be wondering why the current camera on screen is so wobbly, it's at full zoom. We're looking at aircraft 5 to 10 miles away from the airport on approach, which is why neither of those on screen now have their landing gear deployed yet. That was TAP Air Portugal service in from Lisbon. So the two long hauls on your screens now. Firstly, British Airways 168 inbound from Shanghai on a 787-9 Dreamliner. Following that one, yet to deploy its landing gear, British Airways 238 inbound from Boston, and that's a 777-200ER. This A319 inbound from Geneva, British Airways 733. So the next arrival, a minute out or so. That's the one just about to disappear off the left of StatCam. That's in from Boston. And centre screen, inbound from Oslo, that's British Airways 767. That's an A320-200. Terry, yeah, you did. Gazoo, welcome along. Glad you're enjoying the quality of today's stream. We do try to keep things as high quality as possible. Sun really starting to move round now. It finishes off just to the north of the runway generally at sunset, so we're getting lots of glint off of the wings and the tail as they move through. Always nice to see. And of course the wind ever present here this afternoon. So next in then is the Oslo service from British Airways. In the stack we had Aer Lingus inbound from Shannon and Air France from Paris. EY17, who we have a viewer's father on board, that one an A380. I think, rather unusually for us, I think that's our first A380 arrival whilst we're live, isn't it? Amazing. There she is, EY17, Etihad A380, inbound from Abu Dhabi. I think if we, if the wind plays fair with us, we'll stick with the A380 on approach. Angelina, I turned you off because you were just faffing.
I was faffing.
You're now back on.
I'm back on.
Or as they say in the biz, you're hot.
I'm hot. Hot and live.
Also, for those that are new to the channel, it's not just me on the comms. We have the lovely Angelina with us. Not every stream, but special appearance today. So we're being treated to her dulcet tones, as someone earlier described her. Lot to live up to, Angelina.
What have I been up to?
You've got a lot to live up to.
Oh, I've got a lot to live up to, sorry.
The wind is playing fairly kind with us for the A380. Still a long way out, as you can see him putting his landing lights on. Just appearing at the back of the stack, looking like it's emerging from the tree line. We have the Dreamliner of China Southern Airlines. Terry, you're too kind. Thank you. Nicholas, good afternoon to you. I hope you're well. Dogwood, I didn't get a chance to say hello to you earlier. Welcome back to the show. I hope you're doing well.
Oh, I didn't say hello. So who have we got? DJ Andre Sanili. But I'm going to say that again. DJ Andre Cini Lover. Welcome. Gazoo, welcome. Nicholas. Good day to you too.
Lots of people joining the show this evening. Glad to have you all on board. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do give us a like. It helps others like yourself find the stream today. We try to stream once or twice a week as it stands, mostly from Heathrow. So if you're interested in following us, hit that subscribe button. It would be lovely to have you on board with us, supporting the channel.
And a quick hello to Dr. Asim Khan. Welcome from India.
What a beauty.
Gorgeous. Good evening, Drugbier. He doesn't do too bad, does he, Dogwood?
So just disappearing off your screens, as mentioned earlier, we've got the China Southern Airlines 787, that one a Dash 9. We'll be picking that up on the closer camera in a second. Further back in the stack, inbound from Palma, it's an A320-200, that one's British Airways flight 451. And just about to turn on, we may or may not see it before we switch, will be Air India, that one flight AI 65, inbound from Delhi. And there she is, just emerging from the bottom of the screen as we go back to the Dreamliner of China Southern.
Not far behind, we've also got another 787 Dreamliner coming in from Muscat and an Oman Air. An Oman Air.
That Dreamliner beautifully silhouetted as the sun moves around towards sunset here at Heathrow.
And just for your viewing pleasure, I can tell you we have an Emirates A380 due in about 5 minutes.
Yummy.
Yay! Good evening, Angelo Castro, welcome. Zep Aviation, welcome and thank you for subbing.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
Ash
you all
Watts,
for your-
Daventry. Sorry. After you, my love.
Ladies first.
Oh, okay. Welcome to Ash Watts, Daventry, RC Spotter. Nicholas, I'm not sure if I've said hello to. Who else? Jerry, hi. And Zohair Sheikh, welcome.
So we can just about see the Muscat inbound Oman Air out there in the haze. But first up, British Airways 451 from Palma.
Good evening, Ronnie's Aviation Canal. Welcome. So next up, Air India 787 Dreamliner.
This aircraft, 11 years old, running 8 minutes early into Heathrow this evening.
The A380, 4 minutes out now.
Well, you know how to build the excitement, don't you, Angelina? Just 4 minutes.
Just 4 minutes, not long to wait. What are you looking for?
So our next arrival, the Oman Air 787-9 Dreamliner from Muscat. It's a 6-year-old airframe. Nice and smooth for the Oman Air. Had a nice break in the breeziness that we've got here at Heathrow this afternoon. I spoke too soon, didn't I? The breeze is back. So as you look out on our long range camera, at the front of that stack, inbound from Venice, British Airways 469, that's an A319. And then the King of the Skies, EK3, that is Emirates A380 inbound from Dubai. That will be a 7-hour flight by the time it touches down. And of course, people that know their aviation will know that the A380 is such a large aircraft that there's a big risk of wake turbulence for anything following it. So as you can see, there is nothing directly behind it. The next arrival after the Emirates will be the Iberia from Madrid. That's a little A320, so they'll make sure that there's lots of space, a decent gap after the King of the Skies.
Good evening, David Bradley. Not sure if you got that a moment ago. Welcome. Chris K, hello from Poland.
How good does that 380 look in the evening sunlight here in London? Absolutely stunning.
Not too bad. I think I'll hang around for the 747, then I'm done. Over and out.
Well, I guess we should be saying thank you.
Oh, you should.
Special appearance by Angelina. As regular viewers will know, she, very busy lady, looking after us at home, working full time. Doesn't always manage to get out for these shows, but it's always nice to have her along. And regular viewers always appreciate her commentary when she can make it. Just for the giggles, really.
Just for the giggles, honestly. Good evening, Mika. Oh, we've lost our friends now, bless them. We had 4 guys in awe of Jay's equipment.
Who were?
I was waiting for that. That's what she said. Oh, Lordy B. Stop. No more. Family channel.
Quiet for the king.
Yes, I'll be quiet for the king. We do love an A380. Not only am I leaving because I'm freezing, I've only got 10% battery left. I'm not as organised as I normally am.
It's all those selfies you've been doing since we've been here this afternoon.
With your
Fish
fans. Oh, so the 747 is a Singapore Airlines cargo coming from Sharjah. Is that right?
It is right.
Fabulous. 6 minutes away. Don't let me down now. Get that wind behind you.
Okay, so I've just had a message from John from Drones and Planes.
Oh, crikey.
He streams out of Manchester. He's just let me know that Rob from another live stream channel called Flight is on the Manchester inbound to Heathrow.
Oh, wicked.
So, nice to know that we've got people that we know on board some of these aircraft. Sometimes it's viewers, family or friends. Sometimes it's people we know. So we'll look out for that one. That's the British Airways shuttle service from Manchester.
So, David Clinch, you say your name is Shaniqua. Can you get a shout out? There you go, Shaniqua. Fishy Pie, good evening. Mike Vass will be here in 3 weeks with his grandson George.
Very nice.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Heathrow, always worth a visit. Mika, yeah, is really gusty this evening. Terry, just saw your comment about Emirates, and I can just imagine you at home singing that in the voice of Shania Twain. That don't impress me much. Probably not what you expected as a reply, but there we go. You are right though. I have flown Emirates many times. I have flown Etihad, and Etihad is definitely the better airline. Personal opinion, of course. We'll have to get you mic'd up, Terry. Next up then on your screens now, we're bound from Prague. This is British Airways flight 861. It's an A320-200.
Coming up, KM Malta Airlines, A320. Guess where it's coming from?
I'm going to say Malta.
Oh, you got it right. Well done. Next.
Oh, look at that turning on. Is that our Queen? Oh my word.
Next up,
What a sight.
an A320 first. You've got to get through an A320. British Airways. Then.
I'm telling you now, I'm staying with the Queen.
Well, that's
Just
good
look
to
at
know.
We're going to get to see the landing gear being deployed. Fingers crossed for no more gusts of wind while we're watching this. That looks amazing. Good evening, flight. Yes, we got the message from John from Drones and Planes. So, yeah, we'll catch that Manchester shuttle, no problem. Thank you for popping in to let us know.
Josh Hepner, good evening and welcome. Flight, good evening and welcome to you too. Hope you're all well. Developer trader wise, are you being funny? It is a beautiful day, it is, but it's windy. A little bit of a nip in that wind. Good evening, Silky Steve. Looking forward to the 747, are you?
What
Do
a
I need-
beautiful sight that is.
Do I need to pipe down now? Just let you take it in.
I need a moment alone.
Do you need some background music?
Behave yourself.
David Jones, welcome. Hope you've had a lovely barbecue. Ronald the dog. Oh, lush, Ronald. Hope you've had some barbecue too, my love.
So as we switch over to the main camera, you get a good impression of just how far out we were picking up that 747, Queen of the Skies. This one, of course, Singapore Airlines cargo. It's a 747-400 freighter. This one is inbound from Sharjah in the UAE. 22 years of age, this one. Absolutely beautiful. What an iconic silhouette that was. You can recognise a 747 anywhere from that silhouette. And the wind stayed low for it.
It did actually.
It's like it was showing respect for the Queen.
Absolutely. David Clinch, no need for an apology, my lovely. Worked at the airport for 35 years for Canada, Air Canada. And of course you love your aviation, who doesn't?
Next arrival, a couple of minutes out. British Airways 323. It's an A320-200 inbound from Paris. Centre screen on StatCam, inbound from Santorini. That is British Airways 653. That's also an A320-200.
Guys, after that, I'm going to start wrapping up. I do have to, in this wind, dismantle a shelter that the squid is sitting in. So if you hear some effing and jeffing, I do apologise. Because it's a bit windy.
It's almost worth a cheeky view live, isn't it?
No. I'm not an effing jeffer under normal circumstances, but a windy tent put away is going to be a little bit funny.
The show will continue. We're going through till sunset here at Heathrow's southern runway this evening. So as we look out long range on our next arrival, just want to take the moment to say a big welcome to all those that have chosen to spend some time with us this Saturday evening, live from Heathrow Airport. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do hit that like button. It helps us out massively, and it's free, of course, and we all like freebies, don't we? If you want to follow us and see what we get up to on future shows, hit that subscribe button. And of course the notification bell so that you don't miss any future shows. We don't work to a schedule at the moment, but we do try to get 1 to 2 streams a week out there, mostly from Heathrow, but not exclusively. We do operate from other airports as well. Recently we've covered Bristol over in the southwest of the UK, Stansted, and of course Manchester up in the northwest. That was a joint show with Drones and Planes. He covers Manchester exclusively at the moment, so check him out. Manchester, a great airport. So the next arrival there, we've just seen making a beautiful left-hand bank onto finals. British Airways 178, inbound from JFK. That one a 777-200ER, just 27 years young. Just going to try and have a quick catch up in the chat. Mika, welcome back. I hope you're well. DC9, welcome along. Glad that you found the channel. Hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Def Half Geek, welcome to you. Ben Purvis, checking in from Jersey. Good evening to you. XC Guard Tim, welcome along. Aggie 996, it is a lovely evening here at Heathrow. Definitely feels like summer is in the offing. It's been a long time coming. Welcome to you. Amanda Harrison, good evening to you. I hope you're well. Vina, hello to you. So as we await the arrival of the British Airways 777, StatCam covers the arrivals from a long way out, up to 10, maybe even 15 miles. So approaching from the left of his screen, hopefully before this one arrives, should be the Air India 777-300. That one inbound from Mumbai. That should appear from the left side of the screen, or potentially left bottom. Always nice to catch them banking in, and here it comes above that tree stump. Excellent to see them turning on to finals here at Heathrow. There are 4 areas for holding: northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest of this airfield, and they filter in really well. Excellent job ATC do from the tower here at Heathrow, managing such a busy airport, and it all works like clockwork. David Clinch enjoying the show on the big screen. That is definitely the best way to enjoy it, for sure. Jim Gemmell, good evening, welcome along. Nice to have you on board with us this evening. Klaus, thank you for the feedback. It definitely seems to be fairly popular. It's not as smooth as I would like it due to the winds, but nothing we can do about that. Still nice to be able to see the planes nice and early. So as we await the arrival of the Air India 777, further back on your screens now is the British Airways A321neo Flight 403, that one in from Tel Aviv. Watermelon, good evening to you. Welcome to the show. Lovely light here at Heathrow as the sun is getting lower. 20 past 7. We've got about another hour and a half maybe before sunset. Wow, that was a really pronounced flare, wasn't it? I know we can't see the runway, but definitely gave it a lot of elevator there. Vidrick 97, welcome along this evening. Beautiful evening here at Heathrow Airport. We're covering arrivals on the south side, that is runway 27 left. Robin, good evening to you. Welcome back. Once again, folks, apologies for the shaky stat cam. It is properly windy here at Heathrow, so there's not a lot we can do about the shakiness of that. Emerging from the bottom of the screen on StatCam, we have Asiana Airlines A350-900, that one in from Seoul.
So everyone, it's been a pleasure. Jay will be on for a little while longer, but I'm over and out, my lovelies. I've had good fun. Yeah, I'm off now, so enjoy the rest of your evening and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.
Angelina, thank you. Special appearance. For those that have joined the stream for the first time, Angelina is a big part of this channel, but she doesn't always get to be front and centre. Lots going on in the background, but nice to have her on commentary for today. So as we say goodbye to Angelina, the action will continue here at Heathrow, live from Myrtle Avenue. We're going to be live through till sunset this beautiful Saturday evening. So stay with us if you've got a love of all things aviation. Aggie, thank you for your kind compliment. Glad you're enjoying the show. Lots of people saying goodbye to Angelina. She's off the mic now, but she appreciates, should we say, the attention? She can't answer back now. I've just thought about that, actually. I can say whatever I want. So as we watch the Asiana A350 approaching for touchdown here on runway 27 left, I can see on flight radar, probably going to be third or fourth in the stack, will be the British Airways shuttle from Manchester that's got Rob from Flight live stream channel on it. Beautiful classic A350 arrival, floating it in, no problem at all, even though it's quite gusty here. Thanks to StatCam, we can see an intersect into the stack. That was good to see. That is the Manchester arrival. We welcome Rob to Heathrow. Before that though, we've got Lufthansa A320neo inbound from Munich. That one flight 2480. And at the back of the stack on your screen at the moment, it's British Airways 655 inbound from Corfu. X-Guard Tim, very true. There we go. The Manchester shuttle, British Airways. That one containing Rob from Flight, an Aviation live stream channel based out of Manchester. Check them out. Nice to be able to catch a flight with people on it that we know, as always. So next in is the British Airways Corfu. We then have Thai Airways, one of my personal favourite liveries. That one on a 777-300 inbound from Bangkok. In the stack behind the Thai Airways then, we have British Airways 557, that one inbound from Rome. Then we have another British Airways, that one an A320neo, making its way in from Nice. John Flynn, checking in from Glasgow. Good evening to you, welcome. We are at Myrtle Avenue, which is just at the threshold of runway 27 left at Heathrow, adjacent to the A30 dual carriageway. Hopefully that's helping. Lovely Thai Airways 777 there. Flight, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have caught that arrival with your colleague on it. Thank you very much for your very generous donation, much appreciated. John Flynn, good evening to you. Lawrence Cope, welcome along. Off to Thailand next week, very nice indeed. Richard Taylor, welcome to the show. I hope you're having a nice evening. So at the back of the stack, caught on StatCam, we have the Singapore Airlines 777-300 inbound from Singapore. That one under flight number 318. Flight time of 13.5 hours. Never ceases to amaze me how long these things stay in the air. So behind the Singapore we have Tianjin, I think that's right, Airlines. They bring in their A330-200 in. And behind that, another Chinese airline, Shenzhen Airlines, also an A330, but that one the 300 variant, and that's coming in from Shenzhen. Beautiful Bigfoot 777 there, and a lovely silhouetted departure from the north side into the darkening sky. Stick with that as it makes a little bit of a left-hand bank for a second. John Flynn, yeah, Heathrow is very hard to beat, isn't it? It's definitely non-stop. I did a stream on Wednesday morning for the rush. Started at 6 AM local, and yeah, I was knackered at the end of that show. It's just so full on, and it doesn't really change all day. Axis Productions, welcome to you. Good evening. I hope you're having a nice weekend. Kevin Fong, good evening to you. Glad you're enjoying the show. John, have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for spending some time with us. Hopefully we'll catch you again. As the wind picks up at Heathrow once more. Ah, Kevin Fong. Another one we've caught on today's live show. It's a pleasure. Are you talking to me, Axis Productions? So on your screens now, Shenzhen Airlines A330-300 inbound from Shenzhen. 12.5 hours of flight time for this one. The airframe just 6 years old. Axis, yeah, if you go to the channel homepage, click on the links, it's probably got X or Instagram as the first one. That opens up, and at the bottom of it is my email for the channel. Loving that silhouette effect as we're losing light here this lovely Saturday evening. So our next arrival, battling the winds that are coming from the north. So a crosswind from the right for the pilots arriving on the southern runway here. That will be Iceland Air flight 454 from Reykjavik. The aircraft a 737 MAX 8. Two aircraft on your screens now, courtesy of StatCam. British Airways shuttle inbound from Edinburgh. And then another British Airways, that an A320 coming in from Lisbon. Axis, yeah, no problem. There is an email there somewhere, but YouTube keep updating the app and the website, and things move around, so no problem. Just beginning to get some lovely gradients of colour in the sky as the sun gets lower. Makes a lovely backdrop for the silhouetted aircraft as they land here at Heathrow. Next arrival is British Airways flight 519, this one coming in from Lisbon, A320-200. We're aiming to keep going so long as it stays bright enough, which it looks very promising at the moment, till about 9 PM. It's quite nice when it all works out and the weather plays good for you, doesn't it? Doesn't always play that way. We've had a good little run of hitting that weather for our live shows. Long may it continue. Tom and Anne, thank you for your company this evening. Have a great weekend. It was nice to have you along. Hopefully we'll catch you again on another show. This British Airways A319 about to touch down from Palma. Next arrival on runway 27 left here at London Heathrow Airport. British Airways flight 911. This one inbound from Frankfurt on an A320-200. Ashby Dave, it's an absolute pleasure. Glad we're able to cover that flight for you. Mika, thanks for your company. See you again, hopefully. Take care. Amanda Harrison, are you talking about from inside hotels? If so, all the hotels that I'm aware of around Heathrow, none of the windows open. They're all triple glazed for sound insulation, and it's quite difficult to film. Lots of people take stills while staying at the airport hotels. Hope that helps. Robert McGinn, good evening to you. Glad you like what you found. That really is looking stunning, isn't it, as we're heading towards sunset here on this lovely sunny Saturday evening. We are looking at the Eva Air 777-300, about to touch down from Bangkok. Ahead of that, we have a British Airways narrow-body A320, that one in from Budapest. What a beautiful sunset we're heading for. On StatCam now, heading in from Tokyo. It's British Airways Flight 6. That's a 787-9 Dreamliner. And this is our Eva Air arrival. Nice smooth arrival for the Eva Air. And as the wind is picking up again, we've got a couple of long hauls on the way in. We've got the British Airways from Tokyo. Centre screen, Air China, that's an A350-900, that one coming in from Beijing. And in the haze at the back of the stack of three, as we look at it now, another A350, that one the stretched 1000 variant, Virgin Atlantic Flight 26, that one coming in from New York JFK. It's a good example of how they're following the same glide path into the airport, because you can see the distortion caused by the the hot air from the engines of the aircraft in front. Ashby Dave, you're welcome. Nice to see family members on flights landing safely, of course. This is the Air China A350-900. That will be followed by the larger 1000 variant from Virgin Atlantic. What a good looking aircraft the A350 is. Yep, still windy here at Heathrow. So disappearing out of view, we'll pick that up in a second. That's the Virgin A350-1000 from JFK. Centre screen, Sri Lankan Airlines in from Colombo. They're bringing in an A330-300. And at the back of the stack, as it stands at the moment, is British Airways shuttle service from Edinburgh on an A319. Amanda Harrison, thank you for your company this afternoon. Hopefully we'll see you again. Enjoy your weekend. folks, thank you so much for the kind comments in the chat. It's always nice to know that we're providing a product that people like, enjoy, appreciate, etc. Of course, we're always happy to try and improve things, so if you've got suggestions for us, they're also more than welcome. So next in, here on the southern runway at Heathrow Airport, is the British Airways shuttle from Edinburgh. That one on an A319. Following that in, from Chania, British Airways 667. That's on an A321NX. And towards the back on StatCam, as you view it now, British Airways 397. That's an A320-200. That's coming in from Brussels. Lovely rosy sky as we continue to head towards sunset here in London. Okay, so having a quick look ahead at what's still to come as part of today's show. We have an Air China A330, we have the Emirates King of the Skies, EK5, that's an A380 from Dubai. We also have a Qatar 777-300ER. Vistara are bringing their Dreamliner in. There's also an A350-900 from Air China and a 777-300 from Cathay Pacific. So lots and lots of big stuff still making its way into us. And that, folks, is what makes Heathrow so good to stream from. Details on the next arrival then. It's British Airways flight 701 inbound from Vienna. That is an A319-100. Following that one in, the first Vueling aircraft of today's show. Quite regular here at Heathrow. That coming in from Barcelona on an A320-200. And at the back of the stack, as we look at it now, quite an interesting jet. I don't know what this one is. It's an A320-200. Jet Airlines. Never heard of them. That's coming in from Belgrade. So if anyone else knows a bit more about that, please share the information. So seeing where the sun was on that shot of that British Airways narrow-body landing, it won't be too long before we get an aircraft going straight past the sun, which makes for a lovely still image, doesn't it? Robert again, take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. Catch you again soon. So this is the Jet Airlines Airbus, the Ghosty with no livery. Dogwood, yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? I think another 10 minutes or so maybe. Laura Stubbs, good evening to you. Yeah, we'll be here for the Emirates. So the furthest back of the two on your screens now is the Air China A330-200. That one's coming in from Chengdu. That will be just about bang on 11 hours flight time once it lands. Rigoberto Juarez, welcome along. Glad to have you with us this Saturday evening. This is British Airways flight 463, inbound from Madrid on an A321neo. Been a bit of a theme of today's show, the gusting winds. You get nice periods where it's dead calm and then it comes back to bite with a vengeance. Air China then with their A330-200 about to touch down. Good few aircraft in the stack now. At the front of the queue, British Airways A320 in from Toulouse. That's closely followed by British Airways flight 441 from Amsterdam. Another British Airways following that from Mykonos. That is flight 635. And just about to turn on from the south, so from the right of your screens, will be JetBlue. That one in from New York JFK on their A321NX. A gorgeous sky. Atlas, good evening to you. Yeah, it is a glorious evening. It's the sort of days you live for as a plane spotter, isn't it? Where you get the long shadows, the nice golden skies. That's exactly what we're heading for here. Good evening to Hannah. Loves watching aviation streams, and quite frankly, who wouldn't? Welcome to you. Andrew Stanbridge checking in from West Sussex. Thank you for your support of the channel. Glad you're enjoying what you found, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. It's the sort of evening where, well, for me, if I wasn't out doing a live show, I'd be watching one on the laptop in the garden with the Barbie going and a nice beer. It's got that vibe about it this evening, so long as you can stay out of the wind. The breeze can really kick up. Almost caught me out earlier, twice. Had to grab the tripod as it was keeling over. Next arrival then is the JetBlue from New York JFK. Next up, here on the south side at Heathrow Airport, with a Boeing 767-300. It's United Airlines Flight 934, inbound from New York. The aircraft on your screens, that's probably about 10 miles out at the moment, no landing gear deployed. It's British Airways A320-200 inbound from Milan. Ex-Sea Guard Tim, glad you're enjoying the show. It is lovely to be out here on an evening like this. The shadows are about 30 foot long now. I think we're going to get one of the planes crossing directly across the sun on landing. I would love for that to be the A380. That would look amazing. Paul Freeman, good evening to you, sir. I hope you're well, pal. So centre screen then on our stat cam is the Vistara Dreamliner. It's a -9 inbound from Delhi. Following that one in is the British Airways Palmer service on an A319. Soon to join the back of the stack from the north, on the left side of the screens, will be the Qatar Airways 777. That one coming in from Doha. Flight time is 6 hours 50 minutes. So whilst we've got some calm conditions, which I haven't been able to say very often today, I'm going to leave it on StatCam, see if we can get that Qatar triple coming in from the left of the screen with a nice right-hand bank. There's the Qatar appearing now from the bottom of the screen, so it must have been a lot further out this time round. Still nice to see it joining the stack all the same. Vistara Dreamliner touching down there, scraping past the sun. Do you know, it's getting awfully close to getting a full silhouetted A380 in the centre of the setting sun there. That would be amazing. Paul Freeman, are you aware that you missed the lovely Angelina on commentary a bit earlier this afternoon? So as we await the arrival of the Qatar, this is the British Airways 319 in from Palmer. Look at that. Emirates A380, gear still up. Looking absolutely stunning. Moji, good evening to you. Helsinki spotted, good evening to you. Welcome back. You've joined at the perfect time as we see the Emirates A380 on finals. I think it's going to cross right across the middle of this setting sun. Paul Freeman, thank you for the update. The Azerbaijan Dreamliner is likely to be our closeout arrival of today's show. But for now, all hail the king. Wow, how good was that? And is that a 380 departing as well? Absolutely stunning. I can't tell you how much pleasure it gives me to bring you shows like this. Amazing visuals as we get the nice low sun. In the stack then, just about to disappear off of stack cam to the left, British Airways 365, that one's coming from Lyon. We then have Lufthansa bringing their A320neo in from Munich. And at the back of the stack, as it stands now, KLM Amsterdam service, that's a Boeing 737-800. Tom McDonald, good evening to you. We are catching arrivals onto the southern runway. That is 27 left this evening. Oh, that would have been awesome, wouldn't it? Laura Stubbs, you're very welcome. I'm glad your boy is happy with that. Who doesn't love an A380? When it blocks out the sun, you know it's a big aircraft, don't you? It's been a pleasure. Nicholas, thank you for the update information. We are definitely heading towards a beautiful sunset here at London Heathrow. Nick Woodward, welcome along. Recommended by Drones and Planes. If you haven't seen John's stream, he streams out of Manchester, Drones and Planes. Give him a watch, well worth it. Especially when he has his son Josh with him. Quite a good double act they are. Beautiful. Next arrival then, British Airways shuttle service from Aberdeen. That's followed up by an A320 British Airways flight 555 from Rome. And the big one in the background, Cathay Pacific flight 253 from Hong Kong. That's a 777-300ER. Loco, good evening to you. Yeah, that would be nice to see, wouldn't it? Something different in a KLM livery. Super gusty again here at Heathrow. Next arrival is the Cathay Pacific 777. On StatCam we can see the British Airways flight from Copenhagen. That's on an A320-200. Then an A320neo from Scandinavian. That one coming in from Stockholm. John in Glasgow, you're very welcome back. Into our last little bit now. The Azerbaijan Dreamliner will be the closeout. This is the Copenhagen inbound British Airways A320. I just love seeing them on approach before the landing gear is down. At the front of that stack is the Scandinavian from Stockholm. It's just so windy. I do apologise on that long range camera. There's nothing I can do about it, but it's nice to see all the same as the landing gear drops on the Scandinavian. Behind it is the British Airways A319, flight number 481 from Barcelona. So it's looking like we have, barring any intersect on the arrivals queue, 4 to go to finish the show. So if you haven't already and you've enjoyed the show, please do give us a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the work that we provide and the shows that we give you. for those that have shown support today. It's very much appreciated. Awesome sunset. Next in, Brussels Airlines. It's an A319-100. We then have an Aer Lingus A320neo coming in from Dublin. And then, of course, as you can see at the back of the stack, Azerbaijan Airlines in from Baku. That is a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. John Flynn, the Renaissance is excellent for plane spotting, always very popular, and we do live streams from the back of that hotel. There's a nice raised mound that's quite handy. So yeah, we are quite often over that side of the airport. Amazing colours with the very low sun. It's not very far away from sunset at all now, is it? Moji, thank you for your company. Hopefully we'll see you on another show. Take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. John Flynn, yeah, it's... people come to watch these shows because they like aircraft, not because they want people yabbering all over them. I agree completely. There we go, folks. Azerbaijan Dreamliner closing out today's live show. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring you this sunset live show from Heathrow Airport. The weather has looked after us very well, apart from the wind. It's been really fun having you along for the ride today. If you're a new viewer, please do consider hitting that subscribe, because we bring you this sort of content from Heathrow and other airports as regularly as we can. A massive shout out to the mods who've done a great job today. Sometimes challenging, but they always rise to it. Much appreciated. Couldn't do this without you, so thank you very much to the mods. That's it, folks. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.